So hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Rick Cutler and this is a Ducati Streetfighter V2. It's a 2023 model in that really nice matte green looking colour. I'm going to take it for a test ride, see how she does. Okay, so this thing's got a fair bit of power. Let's see if we can take it this way. Okay, so I picked up this Ducati Streetfighter V2 from Ducati Preston. It had 0 miles on. It still had the stickers on the tyres. Now, I first saw this bike when I was at the London. I was at the London motorcycle show, the MCM one, and I loved the colour. I'm a fan of that sort of olive drab green. It's really nice. It's a really nice colour, especially in this sort of satin matte finish. What I also like is the fact that this bike has got, I do believe it's 154 horsepower. It does have the ability to just pull through traffic. Like I said, the tyres are new, everything's brand new on this. So the bike is still within its braking in period, so I'm trying to keep the revs below 8,000, get it exposed to different types of road. So far today we've been on the motorway, we've been out all the way from Preston. We went to Rising Bridge to meet up with the rest of the Ducati owners group. From there we went all the way up to Ray. It hosts bike nights all through the summer. Genuinely just a nice, good place to see other bikes, see other users. But it's a 90-degree V-twin, so it's a V2, Streetfighter V2, it's a V-twin. Now every time I always thought of a V-twin, I always think back to Harley Davidson. As soon as you say V-twin, I think Harley Davidson. It's like a cognitive reaction. Yes, this is a V-twin, no, this is not Harley Davidson. But yes, you can feel all the grunt, all the torque that's available to you, as well as that top end power. We got 150 brake horsepower on this, and she knows how to use it. And we'll just pull up about here. Nice Bentley Continental in front of us. The Bentley's a little playful. And so is this. It's flickable. Nice and slow. Okay, we got a couple of bikes up ahead as well. Let's see where they're going to sit in the way of traffic. I see a doggo in a car. I see a doggo in the car. If I crawl forwards, there's a doggo. I think one of the things that surprised me the most is the fact that I'm actually using quite a lot of first gear. First gear's got some good legs to it. And that's me even changing up early. Nothing seems too much of a hardship for it. There's little blasts in third. It does have a quick shifter. Down into third. Into third. I did happen to assist someone that had a really bad crash along this section, so I do not like to push it too far around here. Not that I'm pushing it, it's just a test ride. It's not like I'm balls to the wall. We're not going hell for leather. I'm not testing the outer reaches of the grip. So today I went out with the Ducati owners group, went out for a nice little ride all the way up to Ray, all the way back down. Stopped in at Middlebrook, nice little Thai restaurant with big screen TVs so they could watch the MotoGP. We're back to the bike. I like it sharp. Everything is just on point. It's honed, it's refined. I've been using this in road mode, mainly because I managed to flick through the settings earlier and then completely forgot how to operate the settings, and I've just been riding it. I don't actually feel like I need it in any other mode really. I didn't feel like I need it dialed in. I don't feel like I want it to become snatchy. I don't want a sort of snatchiness just rolls. As soon as you twist it, it just gives a nice little growl and a roll on. It's really sort of playful in that torque band. Again, got quite good at sort of just taking it with a quick shifter, come down a gear, come down another one, give it a little blast, a little roar. Let's change it up. And it feels a little bit funny not using the clutch, but I've actually found myself not using the clutch as much as I normally do. The only reason I'm using the clutch is like now, where I come up to a set of lights and I like to go through the gears as I would do. Can I get through? Can I get through? Can I get through? I can skip a couple. I'll skip to here and muscle myself in. And then I'll go here. And I'm going to go this way, because this way is got a nice little route to it. There you go, a little bit of clutch control. But here we go, first. I'm just rolling first. I think I felt a little spray of rain there. Please be nice, please be good. Don't drench me on brand new tyres, on a brand new bike, on a road that I've already identified as twisty. It's got a really interesting characteristic to the engine. It's got a good feel to it. Am I a little bit exposed because it's a Streetfighter, a little bit naked? Yeah. Am I bothered? No. Not made of sugar. I say I've spent all day on this bike. I say all day, I got to the dealership at 9 o'clock. It's now 3:48. Spent a fair bit of time. I'm not saddle sore. Not in agony. I've not got pains like I'm not saying I anticipated, but I'm not uncomfortable. The seat's forgiving. I said the press release did actually highlight the fact that this has had the ergonomics changed. The foot pegs are just a little slight relaxed position compared to previous model, previous year. I was on the ride this morning. It was this morning. It's this afternoon. This morning's ride with the Ducati owners group. It was really good. It was good to see a real nice sense of community, vibe of belonging, and everyone getting together and going for a ride. Jeez, there must have been 30 odd bikes, and it is March. Yeah, everyone coming together. Really nice vibe. Really nice people. And the bikes were incredible, absolutely incredible. Good number of multi-stratas, a couple are out on demonstrator rides like I am. There's a couple of monsters, there's a scrambler, there's a matching set of Streetfighter V4S's. They had their little quirks, little things, little unique selling points for each of them, but they were like a little matching pair. It was really quite cool to see. We're going to be turning right shortly. Just realised I've came all this way and actually bypassed the bypass. I did sort of promise a bit of dual carriageway riding, but I've got plenty bits of footage of it on the motorway. On the motorway it was, yeah, there's no protection, it was a little bit windy, but it wasn't unmanageable. I wasn't doing ridiculous speeds, and you could live with this bike. It's alright, we're doing okay for town riding. I think as well it takes me a little minute into the ride to get used to effectively talking to myself. Although I'm talking to you guys and I know you're listening, and I appreciate the fact that you're here and you're listening to me. in this bloody accent. Like I said, I am relatively comfortable. I'm not uncomfortable. I could carry on riding this for a good while. I've been riding it all day. I've done 133 miles now. I'm not having pains in my wrists. I'm not having to shake my hands out. I'm just using my hands to do gestures to make it look like I'm talking and saying something profound. It's taken me half the day, but I've worked out where the indicators are and where the horn isn't. Tally ho, unicorn. Sorry, it's a 360 camera. Makes me think it's a unicorn. Quick squeeze down through traffic a little bit. Sneaky, sneaky time. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. I think initially my approach towards riding a Ducati was the fact that I thought I would be a bit more wary, a bit more... I suppose I might have been the first thing. Again, you're a little bit wary because it's a brand new bike, it's on brand new tyres, and it's in its braking in period. You're not, as much as you're taking it for a test ride, it's not like it's a jolly where you're blinking, throttling it and finding the outer reaches of grip. So I'm not saying I was wary, but you always, I mean, you can't help but associate a Ducati with going ridiculously fast. I think if you're not careful, yes, it'll bite you, but like I said, it's not been snatchy, it's not been aggressive. I've not been aggressive with it, it's not been aggressive with me, and we've had a nice little ride today. I've enjoyed it. I've actually appreciated it because it is a lot more sportier than what I'm used to. Derived from a Panigale, so it's like, yeah, you're not going to just detune all the sports out of it just by taking away the fairings and having a little fettle with it, one or two bits. This has got some speed. I have seen the speed today. It has been enjoyable. It's been enjoyable being able to keep up with everyone else. I think anyone could jump on a bike and just rip the throttle. In regard to my riding style, the way I like to ride, how I've ridden today, because we've done some nice long drives today and it's been interesting. It's been a few areas of A roads and B roads where I've been able to open it up. It was good that the bike gave me that confidence that I could actually, the bike, the tyres, very quickly gave me that confidence that I could hang out with the big boys, play with the big boys. There was quite a few Panigales out to play today. Really nice bikes, and when they take off and you can follow them, it feels good. It feels really good. I'm gonna say goodnight, farewell, because I don't want to give away my house address. So good morning. Welcome back to the second part of the video. The bike's been in the garage overnight and I've woken up in a lovely mood. I need to return this bike back to Ducati Preston. So I've had a night's sleep. I've had a quite literally sleep on it. So thoughts on the bike. It's really playful, really nice, and I'm going to take a nice little curvy road, see how it handles in a couple of twisties, see what it's like. We've had a good little ride out yesterday. What I might do is, good morning. I love the gruntness that he's got. I think it's my style of riding. I more appreciate grunt than top end power. Good morning, you okay? I think we're off. Well, traffic has been an absolute nightmare this morning. Okay, so we're going to go across the road called Haslingden Old Road. I think it'll be a good opportunity to see how this thing handles. A couple of nice little sections of straights and curves, and say, hopefully you'll appreciate the route. So I've had a chance to sleep on it in retrospect of riding this thing yesterday and paid a bit of respect for it. So this perky little V-twin is a 955, 955cc, 950, whatever you want to identify itself. And it's very, very playful. So this is Haslington Old Road. Oh, look at that. Both cars out in front of me, the Sportage and the Suzuki Swift, are both peeled off, leaving me, hopefully, a very nice section of open road ahead. Drop down into the left and then right over and round to the right. It's actually really quite nice this morning. Down patch here, bend it over again. There we go. Early on. Drop it down, drop the speed. Road opens up again. Maybe a passing opportunity coming up shortly. There we go. Check with units. Roll it on. Not an issue. A nice feeling when the bike does what you want it to do. It gives you that confidence and control. Van pulling out, van pulling out, van pulling out. Thank you. Always nice to be seen. Be safe. Down, play with the roundabout, exit out, round, bend. Nice little flick over there. For you. I like the light sensor on the dash, I've just noticed that. As soon as you go through a tunnel, it switches to dark mode. Thanks for watching. I've been Rick, and this has been the Ducati Streetfighter.